Hello kids, welcome to another episode of Mass and You. With you is Mr. Chukudi. Hope you remember our slogan. Our slogan is learning is fun. Therefore, learning mathematics is fun. Stay with me in this video as you will remind you of all that we have learned this term. I want to give you this opportunity to get your materials ready for this exercise. First, let's take a look at area of a shape. At area of a shape, we have discussed that the area of a shape is the what? The space a shape can cover, the amount of space a shape can cover. They have specific formulas for finding areas of a shape, and today we are going to look at the area of square and what? Rectangle. How do we find the area of a shape? Here is an example of how to find area of a shape for a square. If you look at this shape, we have a square having a height of 3 and a width of 3. To find the area of this shape, the simple formula for doing this is by multiplying the two sides. Multiply the two sides and you get your what? The area. Multiplying height by the width, you get your area. In other words, if the in for a square we have the height and the length and the width equal, so we can call both of them height or both of them length. For square, both sides are equal. Therefore, you can say 3 squared is 9. Let's take a look at another example. Here we have a rectangle and also a square. The blue shape is a rectangle having a length of 8 cm and a breadth of 5 cm. The area of this rectangle is found by multiplying the length by the width. By doing so, you get your what? Area. This is given by 8 times 5, which gives us 40 cm squared. 40 cm squared. We have found the area of this rectangle. In some vein, we are going to find the area of the word square. How do we do this? By applying the same formula using length times breadth. Length times breadth, 5 times 5 is 25. So we have gotten our area of the shape. You can see that this is very easy. Just by simple multiplication of the length and breadth, you get your what? Area. Just simple multiplication. So the secret in solving area of these kinds of shape is just multiplying length by breadth. So I wish you good luck as you solve these following examples. Now it is your turn to solve this. We're going to find the perimeter and the area of this shape. Your turn, they say find the perimeter of the rectangle. I also want you to find the area of this rectangle. Now, in order to find the perimeter of the rectangle, perimeter is all about doing what? Calculating all the four sides. Calculating the four sides, we have 3 plus 7, which will give us what? 10 plus another 3, 13 plus another 7, 20. So the perimeter for this first shape is 20 cm. Hence, the perimeter for this particular shape is 20 inches. In the same vein, we are going to also find the area of this shape. How do we find the area? Just as we have discussed earlier, we are going to multiply the length by the width. We have a length here. We have a length of 3 inches and width of 7 inches. We have the other length and width, but it is only the 3 inches and the 7 inches that we need. Only these two we need. We don't need the rest, just 2 of them. So by multiplying it, we get what? Our area. So area is what? Is 3 times 7, which gives us what? 21 inches. So I would like you to, which gives us 21 inches. So I would like you to try the other rectangle and find the perimeter and the area of this shape. Hey, who can guess what's this? What's this? I just saw A and B and something running through it, running through these points. Oh, we want to discover what we are looking at. We have a point A and point B and something running through it, a path running through A and B. So you are here to discover what this is. What is this? I guess your guess is as good as mine. I guess this is a line. So I know you have already said it is a line. Yes? This is a line. Alright. So what's a line? Line, it is a path between 2 points. It is a path between 2 points, between point A and point B. This path between point A and point B is a line. So if we have a road between, like a road between Enugu and Onitsha, that means a line between Enugu and Onitsha. The road just forms a line between Enugu and Onitsha. The same way, it is just a distance between 2 points. It can be very long, it can be very short. It can be curved, it can be any shape, but a line is just a line between 2 points. Now, let's look at types of line. Here you can see straight lines, curved lines, parallel lines, intersecting lines, perpendicular lines. We also have vertical and horizontal lines, even diagonal lines, although it is not shown in this particular picture, but these are also types of line you have to know. Types of line you have to know. Alright, for these lines which are not shown in this picture, we have vertical line. Vertical line runs from top to bottom. Is a vertical line. We also have a horizontal line running from left to right. We also have a diagonal line running from the bottom, from the left to the right to the top. This is a diagonal line. Hope you understood this. Yes, so now we have a straight line, we have vertical line, horizontal line, diagonal line, curved lines, parallel line, intersecting line, and perpendicular line. So here is a work for you to do. I want you to name this line accordingly. Name this line accordingly. What is the line in A? What's the line in B? What's the line in C? I hope your guess is as good as mine. What's the line in D? What's the line in E? Can I help you in E? No, I don't want to help you in E. I would like to help you in the line in H. Line in H is diagonal lines. Line in H is diagonal line. And also the line in I is zigzag line. Zigzag line. So find out the rest. Find out the rest. Uh-oh, what do we have here? Another line joining each other in a certain way. This one looks like an intersecting line. Here, when two lines join each other, meet each other, they form something. Can you see that? What they formed at O. This is what we call an angle. This is what we call what? An angle. This here is what we call an angle. When a line forms something like this at O, we call it an angle. Now, let's look at types of angle. We have acute angle, right angle, obtuse angle, straight angle, and reflex angle. We also have these in this form: acute angle, which has what? Which is less than 90 degrees. 90 degrees is how we measure angle. Degrees is how the unit for measuring angle, to measure the quantity, the extent of the bend, the corner we have in this angle. So the extent of this corner for acute angle, the extent is what? Less than 90 degrees, while for right angle it is equal to 90 degrees. Now in obtuse angle, it is greater than 90 degrees but less than 180. In straight angle, it is 180 degrees. While in reflex angle, it is more than 180 degrees. And in a full angle, a complete turn, it is 360 degrees. Now, let's use this moment to remind ourselves of how to multiply 2 digits by 2 digit number. How do we do this? Looking at the example we have here, we have 22 multiplied by 43. This is done from the unit side. The first, we are going to use 3 to multiply these two numbers on top. 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times the other 2 is what? 6. Now, after using 3, we are going to use 4. Using 4, we are going to use 4 to multiply the two numbers on top. But before we do that, 4 is in tens, and any number in tens has 1 0. That's why we have 0 here, have 0 there. So we are, after adding this 0, we now multiply by 4. 4 times 2 is 8. We have 8. 4 times 2 is 8. You have what? 8. Now, after writing this, we are going to add these two numbers. So we have 66 plus 880. Adding 6 to 0 gives us 6. Adding 6 to 8 gives us 14. We will write 4 and carry what? 1. Carry 1. 1 plus 8 is 9. Hope you understand this very well. Take a look at these once again, twice or 3 times, in order to get proper understanding of this, and try this at home. Here are some examples that will help, some exercise that will help you practice multiplication, multiplying 2 digit number by 2 digit number at home. Carry this out, practice it very well, and it will help you a lot. Now, to end this video, I want you to go on and do this, and it will help you. I have something for your parents to see. We are still selling our admissions forms, so I therefore encourage every parent, if you have children that are enrolling for secondary school, endeavor to come to our school, buy the admissions form, and enroll your child in this school. We still have admissions form on sale for JSS1, JSS2, and for SS1. The date for the exam is on 25th March 2023 and 24th June 2023, by 9 a.m. at the school premises. You can also call us on our mobile phone for more inquiries. Thank you for watching, and God bless you.